Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Shiki. And before we get started with the BTS epilogue Young Forever music video to continue our, Bangtan Universe journey, I wanted to ask if you guys have heard the song called Move It. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Speaking of move it, don't forget to vote on the app called Move It. I made a video about it. I'll put the links down in the description. It is really important. We can help them a lot, and there's 2 days left, I think. So don't forget to vote if we got time. The app is called Move It. But yeah, with that said, let's get straight into this now. I've already heard this song, and I reacted to it back in August. So this time we're watching this to kind of, focus more on what's going on in the music video. But yeah. Let's go. Forever. Smoky. Okay, Maze. Just like at the time, I'm gonna let it play, and then at the end we can kind of I'll see what I picked up on, and we can talk about it. 오늘 뭐 실수는 없었었나 관객들의 표정은 어땠던가 그래도 행복해 난 이런 내가 됐어 누군가 소리 지르게 만들 수가 있었어 작아지지 않은 영웅들을 품에 안고 집도 downtown 빈 무대에 섰을 때 downtown 빈 무대에 섰을 때 괜한 공허함에 난 겁을 내 복잡한 감정 속에서 삶의 사선 위에서 근실이 난 더 무딘 척을 해 처음도 아닌데 익숙해질 법한데 숨기려 해도 그게 안돼 텅 빈 무대가 식어갈 때쯤 빈객석을 뒤로 하네 지금 나 외로워하네 완벽한 세상은 없다고 자신에게 말해 난 점점 날 비워가네 언제까지 내 거일 순 없어 큰 박수 갈 채가 이런 내게 말을 해 뻔뻔히 네 목소리를 높여 더 멀리 영원한 관객은 없대도 난 노래할 거야 오늘의 나로 영원하고파 영원히 소년이고 싶어 나 Forever we are young 나리는 꽃잎이 사이로 헤매어 달린 내 미러 Forever we are young 넘어져 다치고 아파도 끝없이 달린 내 꿈을 향해 I just gotta say, their music is incredibly powerful. It is more than just a song. It is a message. It is a story. And the way, the emotions that these guys are singing with and rapping with during this time is... 나리는 꽃잎이 사이로 헤매어 달린 내 힘으로 Forever we are young 넘어져 다치고 아파도 끝없이 달린 내 꿈을 향해 Forever Wow. Young Forever. Alright, so the song itself, they're stuck in a maze here. Now if I go back here, what we can see is
we can see some flashbacks from the time they you know, what we saw from Run and the prologue and everything. So we can see some the photographs here that have been taken. These are the times we can see here. Flashbacks on the camera, and we're seeing like an old like Polaroid, I think it is.
오늘 뭐 실수는 없었었나 관객들의 표정은 어땠던가 그래도 행복해 난 이런 내가 됐어 누군가
Jin with the same kind of sullen look, but there was something here. That was a flower blooming, isn't it? Is that the Esmeralda?
가시지 않은 영웅들을 품에 안고 아직도 downtown 빈 무대에 섰을 때 downtown 빈
So this is something I noticed. So the pictures that have all been taken, you know, the memories that these guys have taken, they're all being burned by Suga here, which kind of signifies, I guess for me, is moving on, because, you know, it says young forever, and from the other music videos that we watched, they, you know, they always talk about that the youth is gone, that, you know, they can't get it back. It's like it's a lost thing. So maybe this is the acceptance stage where they move on. This scene gets really beautiful afterwards as well, with the okay. So another thing I noticed here, we got the feathers, and he's in the maybe this is like them kind of letting go, kind of moving on. I don't, you know, we saw pills and feathers, which is unfortunately what Hoseok has been through. So here's where I noticed every member we see has some sort of a flashback where we see kind of their moments of pain that they've gone through. And speaking of, we see that Jimin is wet here, which is consistent with what we've seen from the previous ones, where he's always in the bathtub trying to drown him. So Tae and Jimin are looking here. Once again, we get some flashbacks here of Tae, and they're all separated. Dream, hope, keep going forever. Like seeing all these flashbacks of these guys. Let's see. This scene is very beautiful. You know, Tae, unfortunately, his life was altered by what he went through. But you know, I'm not sure if I'm on the spot here, but the impression that I get from this is, because what we see all these flashbacks of their youth, pretty much, you know, signifying their youth. And it feels like in this Young Forever music video, they kind of leave that behind and walk towards greater things, because when you look, they're walking into the sunset, into a brighter place, and they all reunited. They all were kind of separated, as you could see in the maze. Everyone was kind of going through and dealing with their own issues, and that's when they were stuck in the maze. And then, you know, they all slowly found their way out, and they reunited. They waited for Tae, and they're moving on, kind of like signifying the growth, maybe the growth or the moving on from youth. That's the only kind of connection I can make here. And then they start running. young forever. And we see this scene, which seems to mean it's not over. Well, we know it's not over. I'm not sure if I'm on the right track here, but that's the impression I get, that that they're still gonna be young forever, and we know the meaning of the song, which we spoke about in the previous in the previous song reaction that we did, and how much the fans means, and just their general thoughts about kind of having those insecurities and worries about if the fans are always gonna be with them, and all that stuff. So we checked that out. Now here, I feels like when you watch the music video after watching I Need You Run and the prologue, that this is their kind of way of moving on, growth. I don't know if this has no timelines or anything like that, but at least just judging by the fact that we got to see everybody's kind of flashback, we got to see the Polaroids being burned, which had their memories of their youth in them when they were all running and having fun and being busting and all of that. And then, like I said, all separated in the maze, all trying to kind of work their way out of here somehow. And then at the very end, they managed to do so. And they reunite. They're singing Young Forever, running towards the sunset, as they have kind of left this maze, which seems to be their youth. Now, I am not sure if this is it, if I'm on the right track or not. But I will let you guys kind of guide me. If I'm really off, maybe you guys could tell me, and then we can, because I know that we're gonna watch Celeste's video at the very end of it all to kind of get a coherent and cohesive storytelling here. But this is at least the impression that I get. But just a little quick, the song itself is absolutely amazing. The messages that these guys are sending out with their music, I respect that so much, because unfortunately today a lot of music just has lyrics about stuff that I don't really want to talk about here, but it's not something that I can respect personally or get into. I'm not gonna hate on anyone for listening to it or judge anyone, but I'm just saying that some music you can just listen to just because it's maybe vibey. But what I like about BTS is that they use their platform to give out like true emotional messages that stay with you. But yeah. Tomorrow we will be doing all the Wings music videos at once, and then we will continue until the very end. We got Blood, Sweat, and Tears left as well. I know that one's coming up. But yeah, I'll see you then. Take care, you guys. Stay safe, and don't forget to vote on Movie. But yeah, stay well. Bye bye.